Hi everybody. Today I'm filming another video from notes on my phone that I wrote down earlier today. The title is going to be Understanding the Difference Between Right and Wrong. First, understand that right and wrong inherently do not exist. In the eyes of God, it is all perfect. Secondly, understand what God created for us as spoken in various religious texts. What God created is the foundation of our human lives. Living in communion with the following is a gateway for communion with God. The first day, God created light and dark. The second day, sky and water. The third, land and vegetation. Fourth, the sun, moon, and stars. Fifth, the sea and flying animals or creatures. And the sixth, land animals and humanity, Adam and Eve. Thirdly, understand what the fallen angels desired. Consider this wicked behavior rather than bad behavior. As they are angels, right? Angels are not innately bad, they are God's beings. Humans are created in God's image. Think for a moment on what that actually means. The term wicked is better used to describe poor behavior of spiritual beings rather than bad, which we all are, spiritual beings. This is because the word bad is often used to apply to the core of the being described, which is not the truth. The definition of bad contains the following verbiage: inadequate, unsatisfactory, worthless, and unfortunate. Wicked is considered to be acting out of evil or depraved intent, rather than describing the core of a being. It describes their processes and actions. The bad things or vices or people are not worthless. They exist in a depraved state. Human beings are not inadequate or worthless, but they can exist and act out of evil and depraved states. We live on Earth, which is an energetic world. We live on Earth, which is an energetic world based on faith. When I say based on faith, look towards the laws of the universe as proof, such as the law of attraction. You achieve and receive what you believe you are capable of. Therefore, your faith in anything is what allows it to manifest for you. Consider the law of attraction and apply it to your life. Apply it to the world. What reigns true for you? Do you suppose you receive what you think about? Look at the news, the mass manipulation and global manufacturing of pain and suffering. How can it not be clear that the law of attraction is the driving force? Do you believe you create your reality? If the answer is no, you are in denial of the truth. If the answer is yes, you inherently understand the difference between true and false. It is a true belief to know you create your reality. It is a false belief to think your life is out of your control. What is considered good for some is considered bad for another. Therefore, we can eliminate these terms for the rest of the message. Wicked men, or people that act in ill faith, can be considered fallen angels for the purpose of this explanation. We are all born from the Creator of Earth, the cosmos, the heavenly realms, and so on. Imagine we are all angels then, angels on Earth, created from the same power with the same energetic capacity. With this in mind, you understand that we are all the same. You must also understand you are not more or less worthy than the fellow beings around you. Understand we are all worthy of obtaining divine union with our Creator. This union is the purpose of our creation. As I mentioned, this is a faith-based system, and many people do not believe it is such. Therefore, it is unobtainable for them in this lifetime. However, it is not impossible. Moreover, it takes great trials and wisdom to reach this state when the life that was lived did not align with God to begin with. So think childhood. As we are all angels, what is the best way to achieve union with God? by understanding what is aligned with God and what is misaligned. So what is aligned with God? Well, it can all be summarized to one feeling: goodness. God created us out of purity. In pure states, there is no vices, there are no masters, and no wickedness. When you are deciding between two or even more choices, sit with them and consider how they make you feel in your heart. As you practice quieting your thoughts through meditation, breath practice, and chanting, you will find the feeling in your heart space expanding to your entire being. You will be able to hear immediately what the choice to be made is, and it is God speaking. God will never lead you to wicked people, places, or behaviors. Trust in your Creator to guide you through even the darkest places with love and light, always. Okay, so that's the end of the bullet points, and the title, as you can see, is Understanding the Difference Between Right and Wrong. So, to get to that understanding of what the difference is, basically, you need to quiet your mind so that your Creator can speak to you clearly. Because what is the driving force of our thoughts is not us. It is our conditioning and our programming, which can be undone, but it does take time. And for a lot of people, it doesn't always seem achievable, but that's because they don't believe that it is. So that is definitely the first step, is understanding, therefore believing in your power to receive the things that you are meant to, which all comes first from divine union with self. Okay, thank you for watching. I love you. I'll see you in the next one.